Hey guys, this is Brittany and I am coming with a hardcore workout today. I am a little nervous, truthfully, and you should be too. So I'm wearing my sneakers today because we're gonna do lots of planks. All right, so let's do this. Okay, so we're gonna just start warming up a little bit here. So how about we get into a hands and knees position. So hands right under the shoulders, knees under hips. And let's begin with cat. So flex the spine, rounding the back. And then drop the tail, sequence into an extended spine. And then we're gonna curl it up again, exhaling this way. And then lengthening out. Again, rounding up the spine. We're gonna hold it up here. Press into one side of the waist, stretch out the obliques, pass up through the middle to the opposite side, and then back up. Go ahead and shift back into a nice child's pose this time. Really just flatten out your back. Let your hands reach forward and push down with your torso. And then let's come up. Okay, right out of the gates, here we go. Alrighty, so start with a perfect plank. I want hands directly below shoulders, and I want you not on the tiptoes, but notice that I'm sinking back into the heel of the foot. That puts the weight into the lower belly and makes it more efficient. So from here, I want you to really squeeze through your legs and your butt and hold your position. Okay, now we are going in the assumption that you have no back issues whatsoever. Okay, so keep that in mind. I'm gonna drop my belly into a little bit of a hammock shape and then back to plank. And again, so I'm just dropping and lifting. So basically I'm letting that rectus abdominis stretch or overstretch here a little bit. And then I've gotta reel it back in with my abs to get back into that neutral position. Heck of a way to warm up, right? 3, 2, and 1. Quick reset, more like a downward dog. So here, just pedal out the feet a bit. And then, look, we're in plank again. So I want you to lift one leg up. You're gonna bend and round the back. I'm in plank and I'm gonna lift my leg a little. Round, lift. So what I'm not doing is this big back bend. Round, neutral, leg. Round, neutral. One more. Okay, 2 feet down. Same. Round, neutral, squeeze your booty. Flex, lift. Round, up. 2 more. It gets a lot on the shoulders too. If you need to do these in forearms, do that. Round. Let's go right onto our side. All right, I'm gonna be on the bottom knee to start. Top leg on top, so the thighs are stacked. Then we'll come up. Okay, so this is sort of like the modified version. We will begin here. I want you to lift the top leg. You're gonna drop the hip and lift, and lift. So a little baby oblique warm up. 4, 5, 2 to go, and 8. Bend the knees, and we'll stretch this way. It's coming, okay? So you already started, let's just keep going, right? So we're gonna come up, same position now. The top leg, I'm really gonna anchor it down because I'm gonna ultimately bear weight on the top leg. Here's what's happening. This bottom one, forward, back. Forward, back. 3, and 2. One more, forward, back, bend the knee, come up. One more on this side. Okay, now I'm gonna stagger my legs. My top foot's going to the front and my bottom leg is going in the back. We're here. I'm gonna take this top arm and I'm threading. Now I'm rotating through the upper back, mostly. My hips turn a little bit, but I'm not really trying to twist the hips. 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Okay, that should warm them up. Okay, other side. On our forearm, make sure the shoulder is directly over that elbow. I see people do this, a lot of weird pressure on the rotator, so keep it right on top. Here we go. Top leg is up, drop, lift. So you can put your hand on your waist, you can put your hand in the air, whatever. 6, 7, 8, okay? Pretty tame, right? Like a nice lateral stretch if you want to tug on that. Okay, we're back down. Okay, remember the weight bearing on this top foot, and we go forward, back. That's 1, forward, 2, 3, 2 more, forward, back, again, forward, back, bend the knee, and we go. Okay, here's the twisty one. Stagger the feet. Some people prefer to stack. That is your thing. Please do that. I'm gonna stagger, come up, and we thread. Rotation, neutral. So I'm not really dipping, I'm simply rotating. 4, 5 to 8, 6, 1 more, and 8, bend, and we come down. Guess what? More planks. So this time I started in my hands, I'm gonna come down to forearms. I don't want you to do a little triangle. I want those forearms parallel, right in line with your shoulders. So go ahead, find plank. Now, do I offer you the option to be on your thighs? Sure, this is level 2, so I'm expecting that you can be here, okay? So we're gonna go tiptoes back. So this is like a body saw. I want you to squeeze your thighs together. And as you go forward and back, you can feel the weight and the effort shifting between the upper and the lower abs. 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. So notice I stop with my weight back, knees straighten. I'm not really moving much. So some people kind of do this little combo, just the knees. 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep the upper body strong. 3, 2. Take a break. Let's take a break from the planks for a moment. You should be warmed up, to say the least. Okay, like some regular, good old-fashioned ab Pilates-based work. Hands forward, legs are a friendly distance away from your bottom. We're gonna roll halfway and return. So we're gonna keep our back in flexion this whole time. This feels so easy in comparison, right? All relative. Scoop, forward, scoop. 4, 3, 2. It wouldn't be fun if we didn't hold. So we're gonna make it fun and we're gonna hold right here. So pay attention to this shape. I want you to really tuck it under. So we're trying to tilt the pelvis into a posterior tilt. You should feel that. Just hang out here for a second. So we're gonna stay as is. Arms forward are helping me stay in this position. we're gonna change and put one leg real close in and switch. So I have my sneakers on, which means I can't do a leg slide very well. So I'm just sort of floating my legs, one in and one out. Meanwhile, trying to keep my back in exactly the same position. 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead, legs out, half an inch back, up, half an inch. So we're working in that zone where this is a difficult place to be. That's why the legs are long extended out, because the weight of the legs will help you stay and challenge that spot. Please don't come up so high that you get a break, okay? Work, stay in that working zone. 4, 3, 2, pull it down. Oh, that's a nice relief there for a second. Go ahead and dorsiflex those feet. Arms float up. Chase those fingers. Reach them over your feet. Nice and slow. Arms go. Everything follows the hands. Nice deep stretch. As you go down, just keep your belly scooping in. Back is going to stay rounded here the whole time. 3 more. Really control through the roll up. You want to go through your spine very sequentially so that you feel as like one bone, then the next, and so on, rather than sort of clunky. String of beads, not a ruler. You stay up here. Butterfly this time. Soles of the feet come inward, and we want to try to relax the legs. Relax is relative also. We just don't want them to clamshell up. That's what's going to happen. So let them go. We get our arms out in front, again, a little helper, body weight forward, and then we're going to round. So let's get back here. And we're just going to move an inch in this spot. So the thinking behind the shape of the legs is that we take away the assistance from the hip flexors a little bit anyways, and we put a little bit more emphasis on the obliques right at the insertion there at the hips. Hopefully you feel this one a little bit differently than we did the last. And 4, 3, I'm going to make you hold the last one, of course, and we hold here. Now take one leg up and then the other. So we're just keeping that same little clammy shape and we're lifting. So what this does is it just works right in there at those obliques. And lift, and lift. 4, and 3, keep your waist scooping in, keep your backs round, and we pause. Okay, so trying to relax those legs, we're gonna take those arms out and center. Out. Keep drawing your waist in, keep your back round, tail tucked under, legs relaxed. Oh no, a lot of instructions. You can listen to 2 of those, it's a win, okay? 2, 1, and come all the way back. I'll just stretch forward for a second. Okay, come on down. So again, in the level 1, I probably would have given you the option to put your hands under your bottom to support your back, but we're in level 2, no modifications, it's just work. Okay, we're gonna imprint here. So I want you to overdo it. I know at this level you may be able to work in neutral, I don't care. I want you to tuck into a strong imprint, and then let's bring those legs to tabletop. I'm deliberately leaving the head down as we do the double leg toe taps, or in this case heel taps, so that we feel more strain on the lower portion of the abs. If I tip my head up, it is much easier because now I'm sharing the love on the full length of my abs, and I want to just isolate the lower section. That's the hard to reach area, that's the hard to tone area. So we're gonna do it here. Now, we're gonna start sending those legs straight and tabletop, and straight. Still keeping the active connection. The harder you push into your imprint, the more effective this movement is. 4 and 3, 2, we're going here. Head, neck, and shoulders. Look, hundreds, here we go. In 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale. 10, 2, 5, and out. 2, 3, 4, 20, and exhale. 32, 4, 5, exhale. 4, and exhale. We want to have our legs really low to the ground. 6, vigorous arms. Squeeze your bottom. Squeeze everything. 8, 2, 5, exhale. 9, 2, 5, exhale. Hold it here. We're gonna come all the way up, bend the knees. Hover, just where we were. Going down. Hover. Woo, all the way up. We get down, I want you to touch the base of the shoulder blades. Get as low as you work. Up, work for it, okay? You've already started. Don't cheat. You're only cheating yourselves. I won't know if you're not doing it right. You will though. 3. Sometimes the hardest part is just committing to do it. See, we made it. Take the legs out. For what it's worth, that hurts me too, okay? So we can be in this together. Take your arms out to the sides. We have a nice tall back here. Let's just twist, twist, and twist. So the concentration on the upper back muscles. 2, 3 back to the center. And 1, 2, 3 back to center. 1. Try to leave those legs alone. We don't want to move them. The low body, the butt down is stationary. And again, 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Let's flip over for a minute. Stretch out these hip flexors. Onto your belly. I'm going to give you a break here. We're going to proactively stretch these hip flexors because this workout is no joke. We got a lot of legs in the air, a lot of hip flexor work. So we're going to push down through the pelvis. Sometimes people cue that they want you to press your foot really hard into the hand. You can. I find it less stressful if I just push my hip into the ground. And then I'm ensuring that I'm getting that quad and that hip flexor into the stretch versus like pressing into the hands. Now I'm triggering some quads. So, you know, do what you like. I like the hip pushing down. I think it's more effective. Okay, and let's change. Feels good, right? Just have the legs in the air. So it takes about 20 to 40 seconds for the fascia to throw in the white cow here, the white flag. So you gotta hold it long enough for the fascia to say, okay, I'll stretch too. I'll let go of the tightness and I'll stretch too. All right. Bend the knees. I'm gonna go wide with my feet and my knees and let them just sort of windshield wiper left and right here. Okay, let's get those legs out straight. I'm gonna laterally rotate them and place them in the corners of the mat. And I'm actively pressing down my entire pelvis. So not just the hip bones, but also the pubic bone. Okay, so we've got that grounded low back support. And let's hover the arms like you're flying. We want to have our arms right next to the ears. Keep your body in this hover position so we're working on those back extensor muscles. We're going to take our arms around to sides. My palms continue to face down. And then I'm taking a big wide sweep around. So I'm drawing sort of like a circle with my 2 hands combined and making a large ring. Forward and back. So our core isn't just the front, as you may know, it is all 4 sides, which includes the back, which is why we're doing this kind of stuff in our Hard Core video format. 3 and 2. Without a strong back, you're in trouble. Okay, so we hold here. Palms continue to face down. I want you to lift up and then lower. And small. Slow. Gradual. Controlled. Lift. So this prevents me from using momentum and coming up higher than my lower back is comfortable with. So this really isolates the muscles in the mid and the upper thoracic spine. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, now we're building the endurance. I'm going to try to maintain the lift that I've risen to, and now I'm drawing that big ring, but now I'm going higher. That's different, right? So that is harder. We'll do 6. So a lot of this video is going to be endurance. So when you're at level 2, you can hold the hard stuff longer. 4 and 3. We're not just after a 6-pack, we're after a strong body, right? And then take a break. Go ahead and bend the knees side to side. And then let's enjoy a little shell stretch. So nice rounded back. Guess what? Planks again. I know I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Planks are incredibly efficient for burning everything in the trunk and the core body. So here we go. Now my feet have made their way all the way together. I want you to be mindful of the shoulders. Let's not sink here. So I'm pushing the floor away from my body. And my toes, all 10 of them, are on the floor. I'm going to rotate my hips only. I am not moving enough that I'm moving towards the side of my foot. My feet are trying to be still. Twist. So this is just working the obliques. Side, side. 4, 3, 2, last time, quick break. All right, there is more where that came from. So the next version that we'll do is going to be bigger. You will be moving around from the feet. So the objective here is to touch the hips or get them close to the floor. So we're gonna go down and up, down and up. So this time I really am moving onto the side of my foot, and it's kind of dropping my hip in sort of a funny way that pulls on the obliques. Twist. 4, 3, 2, and take a break. All right, we do get to be on our knees this time, or the front of the thighs really. And I want your feet to come together. The wider the knees, the more forgiving that this will be. So let's get the hands directly underneath the shoulders. We're gonna bend, hover, and then we're back up. Lower down, your elbows point straight back at your hips, and we press up. 3, 2 more. Hover, keep your body in a perfectly straight line. Last time, we're gonna hold it. 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2. Press up, take a break. All right, let's sit in sort of a mermaid position. You can have your legs stacked all the way together, like a princess, or more of like a traditional, like a V sit, okay? Or Z sit, not V, Z. So you pick the princess position, or the stacked is more challenging, okay? So figure out what you like. We're gonna go to the side. Palms are gonna face forward, and you're gonna just sort of glide down. I'm gonna drop my elbow. And then I'm taking this top arm, and I'm gonna lead the way all the way up. My mat's a little grippy. Just kind of gripping my hand as I go down. But you want to try not to press off this arm, but use the top side of the waist to pull yourself back up. 2 more. Going out to the side, and then all the way back up. And we'll do it again. Out to the side, and then all the way back up. That one was a little hard for me. Okay, bring the legs around. Now I am gonna sit a little bit differently on this side just because of how my body is and my hips and my knees. This works for me on this side. You can change your sides as well. So we're gonna go down, and then let's really use the top side of the oblique. Make sure that you're really pulling from the waist, not using the arm for leverage. The arm is for balance mostly, not as a crutch to help you come back up. So try to get that bottom arm off the floor quickly. I think we did 4 on the opposite side. We Pilates instructors are terrible at counting. 1 more. Whether or not we did 3, we're gonna do 4 on this side. And take a stretch. Okay. We're gonna go back here. And we're coming down onto our backs. We've got that imprinted position here. We're gonna do the entire abs series with our hands behind our head, making sure that you're not jamming your chin in towards the chest, but rather letting your head just lay in your hands. So we've got this nice strong imprint. Flex head, neck, and shoulders up, and we're taking that leg low. And then we change. Now I'm not going quickly here on purpose. I'm really trying to send my leg low so the weight of the leg really pulls into my abs. Just breathe. You should just barely see the tips of your elbows in your periphery. And then with pause, we're gonna twist toward the bent knee and change. So that same slow-ish pace here as we rotate toward the tabletop thigh. And change, change. Keep it going. We're gonna add a little bit of choreography here. Take it up, switch, up. So let's be easy here at the beginning. Keep your body forward. I bend, keep the one leg straight, add the second. So it's not a sloppy, notice here where both knees are bending. We do, bend, up, bend, up. All right, twist, 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 and up. 4, 3, 2, 1, straight legs. 8. If your hip flexors are getting tired, laterally rotate the legs. 4, 3, and 1. Take a break, side to side, with the legs stretching out the hips and the back. Feet are in close. Let's come up for a bridge. Open up the hip flexors, and then roll your way down. Curl it up. Slow roll it down. And again, up. And down. Up. And we're staying. So we've got that imprint position. One knee, we're gonna just press it really hard into the straight arms and hold a nice isometric. So as we're pressing here and holding, I'm forcing my low back really hard into the ground. We're gonna hold it about 10 more seconds here. And then we're gonna change. So you get to decide how hard you wanna work here on this isometric. The more strongly you press your low back into the floor, the more it will burn and work. Okay, so that was pretty tame, right? 2, same time now. So I'm gonna just block, and then I'm driving those knees towards my shoulders. Different ball game here with 2 legs in the air. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, take a break. side to side with the legs. Okay, arms down. We've got that in front, tabletop. We're gonna send our legs out and over. So if you can touch your toes to the floor, do so. Hip height, hip width, dorsal flexion. And then we come down. All right, through the center. Point together and over. So you wanna leave your hands and arms on the ground. Promotes shoulder extension. Make sure you can breathe here. You don't want to be rolling up onto the neck. Leave the shoulder blades on the ground. And flex. We're gonna take this fun exercise, make it more funner, and making it into jackknife. From here, now we send the legs up. Try to keep the legs off the body, off the belly, as they come down. Woo! Everybody loves to hate these. Up. So the ones we don't like, I'll just remind you, you know this already. Those are the ones you ought to be doing, me included. I rarely self-torture with these, I honestly will admit, because they are torture. 2 more. Come on, let's suffer together. Up. Don't let the thighs drop onto your belly. We go up. Come on, best one right here. All the way down. Let's take a roll up. All the way up. And we reach. Get a nice stretch here. Open up those legs towards the corners of the mat. Go to stop. Rotate and reach. Are you all as sweaty as me? I am sweaty. I'm working hard. Hope you are working as hard as I am. Twist and reach. Middle again, turn, reach. Last turn, reach. And center. We're gonna come down onto our forearms. So watch that you don't sink. Let's press so that we're trying to straighten out our backs. We're gonna have a little bit of a posterior tilt at the pelvis, and our legs are tabletop. So this would be level 1, but we're not level 1, we're level 2. So the legs are gonna go straight. So we're gonna draw a deep oval to the top, switch, and up. So despite the moving and the unilateral feel of the legs, we are going to try to maintain stable back. Okay, pause, hands. And up, and up, and up. 2 more. Up, and up. Okay. We're laying on our side. Bring your body towards the front edge of the mat so that you don't roll off. And if you roll off, well, it's not very big, right? So no danger. We're doing a side body twist. So this was one of my most favorite exercises because it hits it all, right? I love the ones where you don't have any mistakes where it's working. This is one of those exercises. So we're gonna keep our legs together. It's kind of like a teaser meets a twist. So we are going to do a lateral bend here, feet and head trying to be same level. This hand stays connected to the floor like a kickstand. We're gonna pivot, and this hand reach to the foot, this guy stays on the ground. And then we turn over, catch yourself, total lateral bend, I'm in a straight line. And then down, see, just like that. So we come up halfway side bend, pivot to teaser, toward the side, squeeze right there, and then down. So that's where people lose it. They do great here. When they turn over, come on, straighten it out, squeeze your booty, and then go down. You need that control of that third spot. Up, 1, twist, 2, hit this third spot here clean, and then lower, twice more, up, pivot, side, and down, up, pivot, side, All right, bend the knee in the front, twist. I love those. I love them on the reformer, I love them on the chair, I love them on the tower. They just feel good and they work. Super efficient movement. Okay, let's do as well on this side. That is your goal, even work, okay? Collect yourself, get ready. Here we go. Lateral bend, pivot, teaser. So not rounding, right? We're up here. We're gonna hit that third spot and then lower. Lateral, reach, side. I'm a little squeaky here. One more, up, no, not one. This is 3, we got 2 more to do. Side and down. Now 2 more, side, reach, side, and last one here, lateral, pivot, turn to the side, and we're down. Top knee bends. Enjoy the twist. Go ahead and work your way onto your back. Let's leave those arms to a T, palms down, imprint to tabletop. We're gonna send our legs over towards one side, pull through the center, other side. So this is an active spinal twist. We wanna keep our shoulder blades on the ground, our arms flat, and just allow the stretch to happen. This is a stretch and strength move for our obliques, and it's a nice, healthy twist on our spine. Twisting is great for detox. And the more pliable your spine, the more youthful you'll feel. And twist. Center, get those feet down. Bridge up one more time, open those hip flexors, and let's roll it down. Hug the knees in, and let's roll up. Okay, we're gonna go out into a single leg stretch, and then we're gonna come up to this ball. So, down, up, balance, down, balance, down, balance. So the tighter that this knee stays in towards the body, as you come back up, that'll be a little bit more challenging. How can we make it more challenging? Whew. No hands, right? Out and up. Out and up. 4, 3, 2. Last. Okay. All right, let's flip over. We're gonna finish the way we started. Thanks. So it's nice finish though, because we're gonna go from plank to like a down dog, plank, drop to hammock, repeat. Let's get 5, let's finish strong here, guys, okay? So here we go. Here's our beautiful strong plank. We're gonna hinge at the hips, push our weight back. Plank, drop, a little hammock, neutral. Hips up, plank, hammock, neutral, up, plank. So we get a nice little collateral benefit in the shoulders. A little bit of stretch happening in the hamstring. I'm gonna move my hand back just a little bit, that's moving. Up. Here, hammock. Give me one more, guys. Hips up, plank, hammock, and the knees down around your back. Go ahead and extend the spine here. Round. And extend. Okay. That was something, huh? So I hope you worked as hard as me. I'm hot, I'm sweaty, I'm tired, but I feel great. And I hope you do too. That was hard work today. Great job. And I'll see you next time.